But then number two, people slander the business involved. And this is where it gets really scary. Because what we know in Australia and New Zealand is that, first of all, when there's a problem, as Greg was saying, only 5% will say anything to the person or the business involved. But 95% will tell at least one other person. And in Australia and New Zealand, 70% will tell 13 others. And 56% of the time, they will recommend that people not go to that store. Research in Canada found that 1 out of 2 people said that they typically avoided doing business with a store if they heard a bad story about them. So we can easily turn someone into a terrorist defector who is out there in the community undermining our brand, undermining our advertising, destroying our reputation simply because they had a bad experience. And that's scary stuff. On the other hand, if we get it right, if we produce an outstandingly good customer experience, a great customer experience, then first of all, 82% of people say they will pay more to shop somewhere where they get a great experience. Secondly, 22% say that they will say something positive to the person looking after them. So how would you rather spend your day? In front of people who are seeking revenge, or in front of people who would just love to tell you how fantastic you are and what a great shopping experience you've given them? We also know that 90% will tell at least one other person. In Australia and New Zealand, 70% will tell 9 others, and 1/3 of them will recommend that store to the person they're talking to. Now that's called word-of-mouth advertising, and it should never be underestimated. The London School of Economics did some research a couple of years ago. They found that businesses that have a lot of people saying good things about them and very few people saying bad things about them grew 4 times more than other businesses. Do you want to see your shop grow? Do you want to see your sales and your brand increase? Then all you have to do is create an outstanding customer experience for the people you deal with every day, and they will go out and tell others, and that's much more powerful than any advertising that we might pay for, and obviously it's free. See, the great thing is that in a world where most businesses and most retailers are outraging their customers, if we would, and we're good, if we were to work a little bit harder and go from good to great, we will not be seen by our customers as a bit better than everybody else. We will be seen as totally different. And that's the only way you get a competitive advantage, is when people think you're different. You don't get it by being better. And so we have this wonderful opportunity right now. We are good. It wouldn't take much for us to be great. Everybody else is pretty poor. And so that opportunity is just sitting there waiting for us to take advantage of.